Hello, today we're going to be talking about literal equations. What I want you to think about for literal equations are equations with more than one letter. Okay, there are three rules that I want you to remember before we begin. Okay, the first rule is that you will do plus or minus first. The second rule is that you will always do the opposite. So for example, the opposite of plus is minus. The opposite of minus is plus. The opposite of multiply is divide. And the opposite of divide is multiply. The third rule is if there's no sign in the middle, if you have a number and a letter directly next to each other, it's multiplication. So this is 3m or 3 times m. So this is multiplication there. Okay, so here's our first example. Okay, they said solve for m, and we have 10m plus 6n equals 12. Solve for m means I want this m alone, sola. I want it alone. That's my goal, es mi meta. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and copy 10m plus 6n equals 12. And I'm going to make a line here. So I want the m alone. Let's go ahead and circle the m, because I want to remember that I want the m alone. Okay, where is m? M is on the left. Okay, what is with m? ¿Qué está con m? I have 10, and I have positive 6n. That's a plus, so that's a plus 6n. This one is touching m, and there's nothing in the middle. This is like my rule number 3. Do you remember rule number 3? This is times. This is multiply, because there's nothing in the middle. Now I want you to remember, first is plus or minus. So plus is first. We're going to do that first. The opposite of plus is minus. So minus 6n, and copy minus 6n. Here there's nothing. I'm going to go ahead and copy 10m. 6 minus 6 is 0. I'm going to cancel. Equals 12 minus 6n. Do these have the same letter? No, it's different letter, so no calculator. Different letter, no calculator. Same letter, yes calculator. So I'm going to go ahead and copy because they are different letter. Again, I'm going to circle the m. What is with m? 10. What's in the middle? Again, multiply. The opposite of multiply is divide. Copy down the 10. I need to copy the divided by 10 to each item on the right side. 10 divided by 10 is 1. Cancel. Copy m equals. Now we're going to do 12 divided by 10 in the calculator. So grab your calculator. I'm going to put 1, no, 1. 12 divided by 10. So 12, to do the line down, it's control, divide, 10, enter. And I get 6/5. 6 divided by 5. Now in the calculator is negative 6 divided by 10, no letter. So negative 6, oops, control, divide, 10, enter. Okay, that's negative 3. So minus 3 divided by 5. Copy the letter n. Now, I always want the letter in the front, so I will need to switch them. So this is a positive 6 divided by 5, and this is a negative 3 divided by 5n, and I'm going to switch. So I'm going to put equals, this is negative 3 divided by 5n, and this is a positive 6 divided by 5. This is my final answer. So solve for m means I want m alone, and m is alone. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our next question. Question 2. Okay, this one we are going to be solving for x. So number 2, we will be solving for x. So solve for x. And the question is S equals C plus XC. Okay, so this one's a little different. So let's go ahead and copy S equals C plus XC. I want X alone. Okay, so where is X? X is on the right, okay? Now, if you see here, let's go ahead and do this. So X is on the right. What is with X? I have a C here. This is multiply. And then I have a C here. This one is plus. Remember, what do you do first? Well, first is always plus or minus. So let's go ahead and do our plus. The opposite of plus is minus. So minus C. Minus C. Different letters, so copy. S minus C equals C minus C is 0, cancel, copy down, X, C. Circle X. What is with X? C. What's in the middle? Nothing, so that's multiply. The opposite of multiply, divide by C. And divide all of this by C. Or you can do each one by C. We'll do each one by C. So C, C. Okay? All right. So now we're going to do S divided by C, and we're going to do negative C divided by C. S divided by C is the same. Negative C divided by C. So I'm going to copy the minus. C divided by C is 1. Anything divided by itself is 1. So for example, 3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay, 100 divided by 100 is 1. Okay, M divided by M is 1. So C divided by C is 1. And you copy that minus. Okay, so let me just prove it to you. I'll show you in the calculator here. 3 divided by 3 is 1. You see that? 100 divided by 100 is 1. Same with letters, okay? Equals, and then here again, C divided by C is 1, so that cancels, and you just get X. And you do want to switch that because I want the letter that I want alone in the front. So X equals S divided by C minus 1. There's your answer. Let's go ahead and go to number 3. Okay. Number 3. Alrighty. Solve for mx plus nx equals p. Okay? Oh, sorry. And this one is solve for x. So solve for x. And our equation is mx plus nx equals p. Let's go ahead and copy mx plus nx equals p. And put my line. Okay, I want x alone. I'm going to circle all my x's. Uh-oh, I have 2. So what I'm going to do is something a little different. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do parentheses. Everything that you have the same, you will put outside. Everything that you have different is going to be inside. What is the same here? X. I'm going to put X outside because the same is outside. What is different is inside. So I'm going to put M, the sign plus, N. Copy equals P. Okay? Now I can circle X. I want X alone. Okay, where is X? X is on the left. What is with X? M plus N together in parentheses. So let's keep them together. Parenthesis is multiply. We're going to do the opposite. The opposite of multiply is divide. What is with X? M plus N. And you don't need to put parenthesis here because they are alone down. I'm going to copy divide, copy M plus N. These are the same. they are 1, so they cancel. Copy down x equals, everything is different here, so I'm just going to copy p divided by m plus n. There's my final answer. I have the x alone. Okay, let's do a different one. Okay, question number 4. Again, solve for x, and I have ax minus x equals c. Let's go ahead and copy our equation. Ax minus x equals c. I'm going to put my line. I want the x alone. Let's circle our x's. Uh-oh, again, I have 2 x's. So I'm going to do my parentheses again. Outside is same. Inside is different. Okay, the same, I have x. Different, I have a minus. Okay, I need something. If there's nothing, it's 1. 1 equals c. I want x alone, so I'm going to circle x. Where is x? X is on the left. What is with x? A minus 1. In parentheses, parenthesis is multiply. The opposite is divide. By a minus 1. No more parenthesis. Divide a minus 1. These are the same. They are 1. Cancel. Copy x equals. These are different, so we are going to copy. There's my answer. Okay, let's do the next one. Question 5. Okay, let's try this one right here. So this one is also solve for x. And I have in parentheses rx plus sx divided by t equals 1. Let me just give you a little hint. When you are doing your s's, make sure you make it extra curvy so it doesn't look like a 5, and your t, make sure you make it extra curvy so it doesn't look like a plus. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and copy that. So rx plus sx divided by t equals 1. We're going to put our line. Okay, I want the x alone. 2 x's. So what I'm going to do here is the same as I've been doing. So I'm going to do my so I'm just going to focus on this right now. I'm just going to focus here. So I'm going to do my parenthesis. I'm going to put the same outside and different inside. X is here in the front, and different is r plus s. And then I'm going to go ahead and divide by t equals 1. If you have a big line, you have to do that first. So this is divide. The opposite is multiply. Always inside what is down. What is down? T. So I'm going to copy times t on both sides. These cancel. This is 1. Copy down. X times r plus s equals 1 times t is 1t or t. I'm going to circle x. I want x alone. I have r plus s. This is multiply. The opposite is divide. R plus s. No parenthesis. Divide here. R plus s. These cancel. They are 1. Copy x equals. And here we copy because they are the same. So t divided by r plus s. There's my final answer. So these are pretty simple, right? Okay, one more. Last one. This one is a little different. Okay, this one, question 6. Also solve for x. And we have y equals parenthesis x minus v parenthesis divided by b. Now the parentheses here are not really important because there's nothing else up there. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy it without the parenthesis because there's nothing else up, so I don't really need it. And I'm going to circle x because I want x alone. So x is on the right. What is with x? Two things. I have a minus v and I have a divided by b. Okay? Remember, first is going to be plus or minus. Okay? So first normally is plus and minus, but I have a big line. Okay? I can't really put anything here. There's not enough space. So I'm going to do the opposite of divide right now. The opposite of divide is multiply. And what is down, you put inside. So down is b, and here times b. b times y is by equals, these cancel, copy x minus v. I want x alone. What is with x? Minus v. It's minus. The opposite of minus is plus. So plus v, copy here plus v. by plus v, they're different, so copy by plus v equals, here there's nothing, copy x. Negative v plus v cancels, it's 0, and we will need to switch. X equals, copy by plus v. There it is. There's your answer. Thank you very much for watching, and please make sure that you copy and do everything along with me in these videos. So if I am using the calculator, make sure that you are also using the calculator. This is the best way to learn these types of problems. Thank you very much.